What's up? I'm back again with Let's Talk Truth. And listen, the topic on today is the value of honesty. You know, I'm convinced that people don't value it because they've learned how to protect the lie instead of the truth about them. They've learned how to build this persona up with who they want to be, and they've learned how to protect it. So when truth comes along, they fight to defend the lie. Crazy, but it happens. It happens a lot with people in society, because the industry in their mind thinks that if I oppose to myself to be this way, that people will respect me. Or if I oppose to be like that person, they will value me. The value is in the truth. The real value is in the truth. And God doesn't need a carbon copy. What he needs is the original you. And so when we talk about the value of honesty, there's a scripture in the Bible. It says they would believe a lie before they believe the truth. I want to believe the truth. I want to see the truth. I think the truth is really what makes people free in their mind, free in their way of being. There's another scripture, and it talks about in Proverbs 10:9. It says, whoever walks in integrity walks securely. You're confident about who you are. When you're an open book, there's no story that can be told or be written about you because you've already been the first one that took place in telling the story. So you walk securely. You're not ashamed. I remember hearing certain stories about people that are famous, and some of the stories where they lived in cars. That's not that's an embarrassing thing to know, but they told it. Some of them were eating out of trash cans, and some of them, strips. They did some seemingly things that to everybody else would look down on, but they told their story. But I look at them today and I see how they're valued by the public eye because they were honest about who they are. One thing that the enemy sometimes tries to trick us with is he tricks us with being embarrassed with who we are, being embarrassed about what we've done. But those are the things that God used for beauty. He changes the beauty for your ashes. The things that you've gone through, he turns it around and make it beautiful because people in the public eye can really respect the fact that, hey, I'm right where you're at. And if you got out of it by being honest, I can do it too. I don't know why people don't see the value in what it means to be honest, because being honest means that that you don't have to walk in shame. You don't have to walk in being guilt, or you don't have to walk in embarrassment. And just think about it. Look at the patterns of people that are in your eye, in the public eye, that have had controversial things that have happened in their life, whether they were, and I'm just using this for lack of a better word, whether they were strippers or whether they were, they sold drugs or whatever, and they took those things that they did and turned it around for their good. They used the means that they had to move it over into a better place and a better life for their kids or for their family or whatever. Listen. It takes the foolish things to confound the wise, and sometimes that's a story that I believe that God will allow you to walk through, to show individuals that I was saved from something. We've all been saved from something. We've all been delivered from something. And so while we're looking at people and trying to hide our wounds, and trying to hide our pains, and trying to hide our deep, darkest secrets, I think it's very liberating that we can come boldly before, the public eye and say, this is me. I can't read, or this is me. I can't write, or this is me. I don't know how to, whatever it is, and stand boldly before that. Because in those humbling moments, in those trying moments, in those embarrassing moments, there's a place of freedom. And freedom looks like the beautiful things that it can produce. I'm reminded even when the children came to the promised land. They hadn't went over into it, but they came to the promised land. Caleb went and he found a great report. Others were seeing themselves as grasshoppers. Once again, the same way we find embarrassment. We can't take them. We can't deal with them. No, yes you can. You can deal with being honest about who you are, because trust me, the people that you're being honest with about, or the people that's judging you, you're a fly on their wall. They got a story too. They got some embarrassing moments too. We all have. Nobody's exempt. So I want you to know to walk in integrity. Be honest about who you are. Be bold about who you are. Don't apologize, because it's a story that God allowed you to go through, and you don't know what your story is that may deliver other people. And that's what Let's Talk Truth with Jay is all about. Listen, I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear your wisdom. Listen, I say it all the time. It takes a village, to deposit wisdom into one another. And so listen, when each one reach one, my desire is to reach you by saying, be true to who you are. Till next time, let's talk again.
No matter what you have searched and couldn't find.